Football's on the horizon. We just got Baker Mayfield, and I just spent a couple minutes recording this video without audio, so I'm having to do this again. Rather aggravating.
To the players, reality is one against one, move and counter move, helmet to helmet. Nowhere is this conflict more evident than at the fringe of battle where the receiver and cornerback match glares. Here, cunning and speed determine the victor. One-on-one, the battle where the loser bleeds alone on an open field.
Bringing the heat. Mayfield able to get out of there and throw. And it is. He's open formations and allowed Mayfield to sit back and spin. Here we go to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown.
What the hell?
For the moment here. Darnold flips into the arms of the Saints. Malcolm Roach has the football. On a fake. Darnold's got a lot of time. He's got to unleash it. Going deep down the field for more, and he missed him. Third and 3. Blitz coming. Darnold. They're in the 2-minute warning. Darnold sideline. It's picked off. Late pressure on Darnold, who just has to get rid of the football. The lineup. Off the play action. Darnold looking deep. Bad throw intercepted.
Yes, we finally have a quarterback. I've probably said that the past 2 years that we finally have a quarterback. But for real this time, we finally have a quarterback. We have Baker Mayfield, who took the Cleveland Browns on a playoff run, and they just crapped on him. I mean, they just crapped all over him. Went behind his back, got a terrible quarterback. That's what the Browns get for going after a Clemson quarterback. And now we reap the benefits. We got Baker Mayfield for $5 million, who's going to want to prove himself and go on a tear. And hopefully we have our franchise quarterback by default. That would be great. Sign him for a long-term deal. He goes off. He's going to have the best offensive line he's had probably ever, as long as everything works out. Problem is, I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to the Super Bowl. We should be a playoff contender. We have Ben McAdoo as the offensive coordinator. He's a quarterback whisperer. So I'm hoping to God something actually happens this year. McCaffrey plays more than 3 games. He's got some weapons on the offensive side. Defense can get pressure, but Matt Rule's still here. David Tepper's still the owner. We can start 4-0 and then lose it out again. Who knows? But I'm excited I'm excited. I had no hope. Last year was such a dumpster fire just in general. Football's back. It's time to get excited. Training camp's right around the corner. It'd been nice if he had more time to get acclimated. He's got to learn the playbook pretty quick. We'll have to see what happens. Darnold has had more time. But it's Darnold. Look at those videos. Go look at the video montage it was before. And you got one guy that makes plays. He can read a field. He puts the ball where it needs to, and he's got arm strength. He was hurt last year and is now throwing shoulder. That line was atrocious for the Browns. Yes, they ran the ball, but we also run the ball. It can work. It's better than what we got. The division also is really garbage. You have Brady. For some reason, people are still yanking the Saints chain like they're going to do something. Remind me that Peyton's gone. They were garbage last year. They don't have anything. Speaking of which, I'll be doing the division previews, or the NFL preview, but by division rather, on like separate episodes, once training camp starting in August. I'm trying to stick with this year. Hopefully I don't get coronavirus and die again. People like Colin Cowturd saying that Baker's not really an improvement over Sam Darnold. I don't think anybody's really saying that except for them. People just downplaying Baker Mayfield because they don't like him, or they just don't like the Panthers. God forbid Baker goes to Miami, all of a sudden he's probably the greatest thing ever. It's how it works out. He goes to Seattle, he's the greatest thing ever. It's just because they want to shit on this franchise. Either way, the weapons are in place. I'm excited. I'm going to that first game. They literally play the Browns in week 1. at home in Charlotte. Watson will probably play because nothing will happen. If not, they have Brissett, and the Browns deserve to go 0-17. People thinking Matt Corral was going to start week 1. It's a third-round quarterback. You don't do that. It's not Russell Wilson. I can't remember Wilson started in his first season immediately either. I mean, third round is Will Grier. It's Mason Rudolph, and the Panthers will still finish much better than the Pittsburgh Squealers this year. I'm just ready for football to start. Training camp is what? 2 weeks away. Hall of Fame game's like a month away. So preseason is what it is, but it's something. Much like Baker Mayfield is something. I'm just ready for this to start. A lot of nothing. Hockey's over. I'm wearing the garb. I got it out. The legacy garb. I'm just ready for football. Let's get this going. Adios.